What is going on, guys? Welcome to this episode of the Pickups. We're going to try and keep it short this week. I've got a lot of videos to shoot today, so some odds and ends stuff that you will actually see before this video. It's like The Matrix or something like that. Any one of those movies. Total Recall, probably not Total Recall, but more like The Matrix, but there's a time thing. Anyway, we went to some garage sales. We went to thrift stores, so at the thrift stores we picked up some non-video game related stuff. Let's take a look at that right meow. Alright, so the first thing we got here, we've got some projector slide trays. The Keystone there holds 100, the other two hold 80 each. $1.99. So we didn't spend a lot, but it's probably going to end up being a bad buy. They're going to sit around for a while. They really don't go for that much, maybe like, $8 to $10 each. I've already listed them for 10 each, or the entire lot for $20. So if somebody wants to just pick these up for $20, they can have them. What happened was I was in the camera media section and I noticed another reseller was kind of lurking. So I just grabbed them and got the hell out of there. So for $6 investment, I don't think that I'm going to lose money. It just may take me a while to get the money that I want out of them. So that's the first thing we got. Second thing over here, I was at Goodwill. I've been watching a lot of Garage Flips and Cincinnati Picker, and they buy a ton of sports equipment and they get it dirt cheap, and they seem to sell it for decent amounts of money. Saw these tennis rackets at Goodwill. They're all in pretty good shape. They've got some nicks and dings and dents on them, as you can see there on that grips on that one. But like these Prince tennis rackets, I posted this one with the bag for $40. We spent, I think, $20 or $22 on all this, so we saw that in the bag. We're in the money. I posted the Wilson and the green Dunlop here, 15 each. I posted this Prince for like 30. And then we've got some leftovers over there that I haven't even posted yet. So eventually we'll do okay on these. But it's another one of those things where for $20 we'll take a shot. We'll get into the sporting goods market. We'll see how these do. And if they don't do very well, then we just won't buy them again. Some people in certain areas can sell sports equipment. I don't know about my area, so for $20 we're going to find out. So I went to Forever Games in Pataskala. It's one of my favorite stores. Matt and the boys put on a great show over there. I had $38 in trade credit left, so I figured, you know what? Let's just go ahead and spend all that trade credit and see if we can get some cool stuff. Picked up a game that I've been looking to play for a while, Mafia 3. Heard a lot of good things about this. Jason Vectrex, I believe, live streamed this on his channel, so you know it's got to be a good game. And what I love about it is complete with the manual thing there, and then it's got the I guess this is a map, or which is cool. It's about a guy that comes back from Vietnam. I don't know. The rules have changed, and so has organized crime. Okay. Any hoobies. So this would, a game like this should be in the collector's case. Not the most expensive game in the world, but you do not see it a lot, and you do not see it complete. It was on the main stacks. It was out on the stacks with the rest of the PlayStation 2 games. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Now, I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, but this game is compatible with the GunCon 2. Sorry for the glare. And I'm a huge fan of the GunCon 2. Again, that bad boy is complete. Looks like it came from a GameStop or something because it's got one of those yellow stickers on there. But yeah, when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's amazing. I've never seen that game in the wild like that ever. So very, very cool there. I was out hitting the thrift stores today. You guys saw what I picked up at Thrift. I did stop at GameStop and traded some stuff in. Man, you guys, if you don't know, they're taking like Wii power cables for like $7.40. So if you see them out and about at like thrift stores for $1 or at garage sales for $2, definitely pick those up. Anyway, pawn shop on the way. I stopped in there. It's where I get all my PlayStation 3 games. Saw these two games on the shelf. Today was the day they weren't willing to work with me, so $12. We picked up a copy of Injustice 2 Legendary Edition. That was $5. $5 make you holler. I already started to play this, and honestly, I'm already kind of bored with it, so I'll probably just get traded into GameStop. And for $7, we picked up a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. This bad boy is complete with the map and the manual and the inserts and everything else, which is really cool. Now, I was going to trade these into GameStop while I was there. These will trade into GameStop for like $23, $24. I only paid $12 for them, so anytime you can double your money like that real quick, It's not bad. But I figured I'd hold on to them and give them a try. I really want to play a Grand Theft Auto game. I haven't played a complete one. You know, I haven't completed one yet. So I figure why the heck not. I'll just keep them, and at a later date, if I want to flip them on eBay or take them to GameStop, I could probably do that. So I'm on my way home from work, and I had trainees all last week. So if you have one of those jobs where you have to train trainees, you're usually there early, you're usually there late, and they're like up your butt the entire time. And you do it because you love to train, right? So, but they're just long days, and they're exhausting. On my way home, I pass this sign that says garage sale, and I go past it. There's like a little bridge, so I go over the bridge. I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I should just turn around and go. It's not like I'm going garage sailing today. I can turn around and stop at one. So I turn around and I stopped at this thing, and I think it opened at like 9 or something, and this is like 7:30 in the morning. So they got all their stuff out. So I just started rummaging through their stuff. Like there's nobody there. I finally walked up to the door and I looked inside like this. I see this guy coming out with his coffee. I'm like, hey, am I early? You know? He's like, ah, that's all right. So I look down this little stuffed animal thing, and I see this down there. An OG Game Boy with a bag full of games. I said, how much do you want for this guy? He goes, just give me $1. I didn't even test it out there to see if it works. But it's an OG Game Boy with like 5 or 6 games. I tested it when I got home. Works perfect. And it comes with Kirby's Pinball Land, Super Mario Land. Of course, you gotta have Tetris. So we've got Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man Special Color Edition. So very cool find there. And this thing is like very clean. Like the battery compartment's nice. It's got the back. It's got the link cable cover there. Works great. So cool to have that. So I leave that sale, and I'm on my way home, and I'm almost home, and there's like a couple more streets, and I see a garage sale sign. Well, I'm jacked up that I found this Game Boy, so I'm like, I got time for one more. So I roll over to this sale, and get out of the car. They're still setting stuff up, and this is my new move. Like, I'll walk up, and they're setting stuff out, and they're like, hey, you know, we don't open till 9. And then I immediately go, oh, I'm sorry, I just got off work, I saw the garage sale sign, I got excited. You have the old Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, Sega, any PlayStation stuff? Like, I get it all right out there. And then typically what happens is they're like, oh, you just got off work? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, well, what do you do? And then we start a conversation, right? So I was talking to this guy and his wife, nice couple, and I asked, you got any video game stuff, older stuff? And they're like, no. He said he was more into PS4, and I was like, hey, I'm into PS4, let's talk about this. So he plays like a lot of Call of Duty and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I just got done playing Titanfall, right? So, anywho, I said, well, he says he's got a PlayStation 3. So I'm like, okay, cool, we have some games. So he said, well, I'll just go get the games and bring it all and all this stuff. So he brings it over. Bah. And I said, well, what do you want for the games? He said, I don't know, like $1 or $2. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want for everything? And he said, make an offer. And I said, well, how about 20 bucks? 20 bucks is sort of my comfort zone on this. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll take 20 bucks. So for 20 bucks, we got a very cool PlayStation 3 and these games right here. We got Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which surprisingly I did not have that in the collection. This is cool here, Madden 17. They make Madden and sports games every year. But this was the last one that they put on the PlayStation 3, so it's kind of neat. It's neato. And then this is actually really, really cool. Sniper Ghost Warrior and Sniper Elite V2. I've been looking at trying to get a sniper game. I just didn't know which one I wanted. I've never played any of these games, but they look like they're sort of right up my alley, you know, like military, action-adventure type games. So very lucky to have those and happy to add those to the collection. We had a black PlayStation 3 Super Slim. Now this thing was a little dusty, a little crusty, you know. I started to clean it off already. It's got some kind of drops or something on there. I might have to use some Goo Gone to get that up. But other than that, I plugged it in. Works great. And later today, I'm going to hook that up. Assuming I get all my videos done. I'm going to hook that up and we're going to play Alice Madness Returns. It did come with 2 controllers, which was awesome. 2 DualShock controllers. And then it has this Nyko charging station, which also works, but they're magnets, so they just stick on there, which is really cool. So got all the hookups and everything like that. Well guys, that is gonna do it. That is our pickup video this time around. Let me know what you have been picking up. Leave a comment down below. How are garage sales going for you? By the time you're seeing this, it's probably gonna be like the end of August, mid-September, somewhere in there. So here in Ohio, garage seasons will be winding down. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves.